Alright, what is up everybody? Today we are going to be learning about something that is right on the top of this page called foil. Now, foil is not just something that you preserve your food with inside the refrigerator. It is also a scheme of multiplying polynomials, or factoring polynomials rather, and finding an equation. So, what this means is first, outside, inside, last. Anyway, you're going to be wondering what this means. So if you have two coordinates, or two pairs, ordered pairs, such as x plus 3 and x minus 7, you're going to have these two things right here. And we're not going to talk about how you got to that. You're just going to talk about these two pairs, and then just drop that there. Okay. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to incorporate this. So it's going to be first, outside, inside, last. Alright, so right now you're just looking at me like I'm drawing rainbows on a sheet with numbers. But I promise this will make sense. So you're going to want to multiply all of these. So what that means is you're going to want to multiply x and x, which is x squared. Then you're going to want to multiply x and negative 7, which is negative 7x. Then you're going to want to multiply 3 and x, which is 3x, positive 3x, because there's no negatives. Then you're going to want to do 3 and negative 7, which is negative 21. Alright, once you've gotten here, you have more of a simpler way of this. Now what you're going to want to do is combine these like terms. X squared minus 4x minus 21. And this is the factored version of this. They're the same thing, just factored. And we're not going to talk about what this does. We're just going to do more examples of this and the different ways you can do this. Alright. I'll just let that sit there. I'll just go up here. Alright, so what if we have 3 plus, that's a 3 plus x, and x minus 7. What if we have that, you're asking right now? Well, you basically do the same thing. First, 3x. Then you do inside. First outside, which is negative 7. 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. And yes, this will end out being the same thing. And then you're going to want to do inside, which is x squared. Then you're going to want to do the last, which is x minus 7, which is negative 7x. Alright. So you basically have this, but in a weird way. So what I would do is I would fix this up. So it'd be x squared, minus 7x plus 3x minus 21. And that's just, you go x squared there, because x squared is always the front. That's your a. Then your b is going to be these numbers right here. If you combine them or not combine, they're still b. And then your c is the one with no no variable, and that's basically it. So you're going to combine these again, which is negative 4x minus 21 and x squared. Alright, so that's basically what you got right there. Now you're asking, what if there is a number in front of it, such as 3x minus 2. Sorry for the bell, that's just gonna, we'll wait for that to end. Alright, we're good? Alright. So 3x minus 2 and 6x minus 4. Why not? Because, multiply those two, you get that. So whatever. We'll add that as a plus. Alright, so you're gonna want to do the same thing. You do first, outside, inside, last. And I'll write that, of course not as neat. And then you do the same exact thing. Because if you change it, the whole thing is going to change. And, you know, math works like that. So we'll just keep going with the preserved food joke. Anyway, you're going to want to do 3x times 6x, which is 6, 12, 18x squared. Then you're going to want to do the outside, which is 3x times 4, which is 12x. And then you're going to want to do the inside, which is negative 2 and 6x, which is negative 12x. And then you're going to want to do the last, which is negative 2 times 4, which is negative 8. Sorry, the thing's going there. Just wait for that.
Christian Morales, Jonathan Ostro, Bernard Rigo, Catherine Robinson, Brandon Sadowski, Feralta Jordan,
A lot of people are calling. They're all in trouble.
Jonathan Sue, Cody Smothers, Austin Stevens, Bianca Taylor, Craig Sager, and Clarissa Zisman. To the front, please.
All right. Sorry for the rude interruption by the intercom. All right, so you're going to be wondering, negative 12x, 12x minus 12x, that's going to be 0. So that really doesn't matter. That's just going to be a binomial. So what we have just done is we've made a binomial, and it really doesn't matter since we're not talking about it, but if you were to solve this, it would be 9x minus, it's not a perfect square, so it would just be not possible. So you'd have 18x squared minus 8 as your final answer for foiling. And if you were to have a quiz on just foiling, you would not have to worry about any other steps behind or before this. So that is basically the whole thing. I mean, I'm about to wrap it up here. If there's any questions, please email me at peter@travisanoconstruction.com or call my phone number, 954-299-7942. Thank you very much.